This is iPulse Live, the Halloween edition. I'm Allison, Wallace. Lots of news today, beginning with the fact that the prosecutors have recommended that a Los Angeles court re-sentence brothers Lyle and Eric Menendez, accused of killing their own parents.
And I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. Washington is reeling after comments by former President Donald Trump to his chief of staff, John Kelly, that Adolf Hitler did some good things. Kelly said the former president wanted generals like Hitler's. Democrats jumped on the revelation.
Today, it's been reported that Donald Trump said, "I need the kind of generals that Hitler had." Don't be the frog in the boiling water and think this is okay. As a 24-year veteran of our military, that makes me sick as hell, and it should make you sick. Folks, the guardrails are gone. Trump is descending into this madness. A former president of the United States and the candidate for president of the United States says he wants generals like Adolf Hitler had.
Trump reacted to Kelly denouncing his former chief of staff, saying he was a degenerate and a lowlife. In other news, Florida and other southeast states are still recovering from the massive storms that hit 2 weeks ago. Many fundraising efforts are being put forward to help fund emergency supplies and cleanup. Recently, one singer and country icon has made her contributions to the cause.
More than a week after Hurricane Helene made landfall, residents across the southeast United States are still recovering from the devastation left behind. The death toll has risen to 223, with hundreds still missing. Many roads have been shut down due to damage, hindering the ability for aid and relief to make their way out to remote towns. As these efforts continue, an unlikely hero has stepped forward, country music icon Dolly Parton.
Because then we had that crazy old Helene, 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 Helene. You came in here and broke us all apart. Helene, 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 Helene. But we're all here to mend these broken hearts. And that's what I'm doing here, so.
After her home state of Tennessee was affected by the storm, Parton came to the state on October 5th to cheer up locals with her singing as well as give a large donation.
And I just want you to know that I am totally with you because I am part of you. I love you. These are my mountains. These are my valleys. These are my rivers flowing like a stream. These are my people. These mountain-colored rainbows. These are my people, and this is my home. Today, I wanted to announce that from myself personally, just from my own bank account, I'm donating $1 million today. But there's a lot to be done, and we're trying to find other ways to even raise more funds.
With destruction caused by Hurricane Helene and now Hurricane Milton, relief efforts in the southeast will likely continue for the rest of the month. This has been Hunter Rossi reporting for iPulse Live.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the Center for Student Involvement made sure to celebrate the important month. According to the American Cancer Society, breast cancer is the most common cancer in women within the United States, as it accounts for 30% of all new female cancers. The event involves students making comfort kits for breast cancer patients. Lisette Guillen reports.
On October 2nd, the Center for Student Involvement commemorated Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The fun event took place in the Gutton living room. Students had the opportunity to pack comfort kits for patients undergoing breast cancer treatment. The kits contained a bracelet, a breast cancer pin, pink pens, and a handwritten note to motivate patients to continue fighting the battle.
When battling cancer, it gets hard, it gets difficult because your body's changing, so it's a lot. So we're doing this to fight the good fight, let them know that they have people out here that's, fighting for them too.
After students were finished packing their comfort kit, they gave it to a CSI employee and put it in a cart to be sent to the Lynn Cancer Institute.
Something that I really liked was being able to make bags for people who are currently facing breast cancer. Everyone is going through something, whether you think about it or not, and it's just important that everyone contributes to it in some way.
For some Lynn students, such as Yvette de la Rosa, the event was more personal.
I have people in my family that have cancer, and I know a lot of strong women in my life that have gone through cancer. I lost my grandmother through cancer. So it's something that I'm very interested. I also want to be a pre-med student, so I'm very interested in how the body works and how we can help people with cancer as well.
In the U.S., 42,250 women are estimated to die from breast cancer in 2024. However, through this event, students were able to make a difference and motivate patients to continue fighting the disease. I'm Lisette Guillen for iPulse.
In sports, Lynn University's men's soccer team has gotten off to a hot start to the 2024 season, maintaining a 7-0 record. Recently, the Fighting Knights played their Sunshine State Conference rivals, the Tampa Spartans, and looked to remain undefeated in front of the Lynn University's faithful. Our sports director, Swanson Gibson Jr., was there.
The number 1 ranked Lynn University Fighting Knights recently took on the University of Tampa Spartans at Gregory J. Malfitano Field. Up to this point, both teams were undefeated in Sunshine State Conference play and looked to establish themselves as the top dog of the division. It was a slow start to the match offensively as both teams struggled to capitalize off critical opportunities. It wasn't until night drew that we got the first bit of action for the match. Forward Tony Gomez scored the first goal off a well-timed header, putting pressure on the Spartans to tie it back up. Moments later, Dominic Negati eludes his defender and the goalie, finding a pocket for another goal. The Fighting Knights would go on to win 2-0, remaining undefeated with their 8th win of the season. Tony Gomez stated patience and synergy were critical components in getting the win. He also discussed the mindset going into upcoming matches.
I think that we did a really good job being patient, trying to break the lines. And at the end, I was the one that scored, but at the end it's a teamwork. So I'm very happy for that and for the victory. Right now, we have to think game by game. So we have to be focused on the next game on Saturday. So after that, we have to think about the next game and the next game. So I want to be patient. I want to think about the next games and be relaxed and enjoy the games.
Head coach John Roots adds his commentary.
Our game plan was to really focus on defending and doing a good job and not allowing them to break us down. We wanted to stay really compact and make it difficult for them. And we didn't really give up too many chances. And so the game plan worked, and I thought we defended really, really well. And our team is really good going forward. We know that we'll create chances. It's just a matter of finishing. And we scored on the corner kick. Tony scored a great goal on the corner kick. And then Dom got his first goal of the season on a counterattack. So I'm really, really pleased.
The Fighting Knights are favored to win the SSC Championships, which is scheduled for early November. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. for iPulse News. Since then, the Lynn University Fighting Knights picked up 2 wins and a tie in their last 3 matches. And on Wednesday, the Fighting Knights defeated the Palm Beach Atlantic Sailfish 1-0, improving their record to 10-0-1. Now in weather, here's our new weatherman, Noah Barclay.
Hi everyone, my name is Noah Barclay with iPulse News, and I'm here to deliver your weather here for Florida and around the country. First of all, the weather over here in Florida is safe from hurricanes for the time being. There's too much wind shear, the water's not hot enough to support any hurricane development. For a little bit over down in this area right here, there was a tropical wave that was beginning to form, but that quickly dissipated. It didn't have any effect on any land anywhere in the world. It quickly dissipated. No threat right now to Florida. First of all, before we go on, full credit to the National Hurricane Center for all this graphic and all future graphics that you're going to see. But for the next 7 days, don't expect anything to happen in the Atlantic or the Gulf of Mexico. As for Friday, today, 0% chance of rain going on. That's the same really with Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Really not much of a chance of rain, especially not today where there are 2 high pressure systems actually preventing any rain from coming in. As we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, however, only a slight chance of rain coming in. It's really not looking like there's going to be much if there is any. Thursday especially, where there's only a 30% chance of rain. However, the entire week it is going to be especially windy, especially because as we get later into next week, there is a tropical system that does begin to spin up off of Cuba, that does begin to spin, and it does start to cause some heavier winds to come into South Florida, and we'll see where that goes. As for the temperatures, really consistent, mid-80s, same thing at nighttime, low 70s, highest it's going to be 76 Tuesday night. I'm Noah Barclay, sending it back to you guys.
Hispanic Heritage Month is a celebration of Hispanic and Latino history and culture. iPulse reporter Lillian Carrion reports on how this holiday is celebrated by the many Hispanic students here at Lynn as they embrace their cultural backgrounds.
We are at Lynn University Center. We are back with another report, and this time we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. This is really exciting because we will be interviewing girls and boys from different places, different countries that attend Lynn. So come with me to ask them some questions. Each year, Hispanic Heritage Month takes place from September 15 to October 15. Many Hispanics all over the countries and even Latinos try to celebrate to embrace their culture. I am here with
Miguel.
Miguel. Tell me a little bit about you. What is your favorite part about being Latino?
My favorite part about being Latino is that I'm able to speak two languages, English and Spanish, and I can meet a lot of people by that.
I am here with
Valeria.
Valeria. Where are you from? And tell me a little bit about your country.
So I'm from Mexico, and Mexico, yeah, the best food, the best animals, everything.
Okay. Favorite part about being Latina?
My favorite part of being Latina, it's probably our culture and food.
Okay. Lynn University has a great community of Latinos. People from Mexico, Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina, Guatemala, and many more. I am here with
Lara.
Lara, where are you from and favorite thing about your country?
I'm from Uruguay and my favorite thing are alfajores.
Okay, here at Lynn there's many Latinos. So how are you feeling with the community? Do you like it?
I love it. Everyone's been really welcoming and nice.
From traditional food to regional dances, all Latinos feel proud to say that their countries are beautiful and the places that they are from are what make them different and outstanding here at Lynn's community. I am here with
Fabian Ovalle.
Fabian, where are you from and what's your favorite part about your country?
Guatemala, and my community is amazing.
Perfect. What do you think about the Latino community here at Lynn? Do you like it?
Yeah, we are like a little family.
Oh, I love that. And what about being Latino? What's your favorite part about that?
Like my personality and my vibe with my people.
Yeah, we have the best vibe actually. I am here with
Cristina
and
Christian.
Cristina and Christian. And you are from?
Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Okay, I'm gonna ask each of you, what's the favorite part about being from Guatemala?
I think I love our people and the food. I think it's just a great community and the country is just beautiful.
Perfect. What about you, Christian?
I think the same. Just the country in general. We're located in a great part of Central America, and yeah, it's amazing. I miss it very much.
Favorite part about being Latina?
I think the culture, I guess, it's so much fun, and I think the community is just so united, and yeah, I love it.
Speaking Spanish.
Yes. Oh, I'm here with
Marisa.
Marisa, favorite part from your country, and of course, where are you from?
I'm from Spain, and my favorite place is Barcelona.
Okay, and being Hispanic, so you're Hispanic, what's your favorite part about it?
The food we have, the parties, and just the people in general.
I love that. What about the community here at Lynn? Do you like that there's many Hispanic people?
Yeah, I like that it's very international, and that's why I chose Lynn.
Yay! So now you know more things about our Latin community here at Lynn. This is really exciting coming from a Mexican. Love this report, and I would say my name is Lynn Carreon, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.
On another festival, I know you're all thinking about Halloween. It's next Thursday, right around the corner, and locals are celebrating the fall season with numerous family-friendly festivities around SoFlo. Last weekend, the 2024 Ford Pumpkin Patch Festival took place right here in Boca Raton. Ali and I went there.
The 7th annual 3-day Boca Pumpkin Patch Festival occurred last weekend at Meisner Park Amphitheater. Families from all over South Florida lined up eager outside to get in. Fellow reporter Swanson, Gibson Jr. and I were in attendance on Saturday, October 19th to experience the festivities. The event producer for the Boca Pumpkin Festival was Vanessa Goodis-Rogie.
As you can see, we welcome thousands of families all across South Florida to our fall wonderland here in Boca Raton, Florida. Our festival features thousands of pumpkins where families can pick their perfect one. We also have a scarecrow village where right behind us you can see families are dressing and redressing scarecrows all day long. We have amazing, beautiful photo ops where families love to take their pictures for their fall memories. And of course, we round it out with carnival rides, fun for all ages.
Jacqueline Serta from the event said she had a great time. Is this your first time at the Boca Pumpkin Festival?
Yep, my first time. I'm actually here with Yelp.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
What are you doing here with Yelp?
They just let people come and review the events to see if they like it, but yeah, it's fun so far.
What kind of review do you think you're gonna give this place when you leave?
I really like it for kids, so we love this FAU tent with all the crayons and stuff, but yeah.
It's definitely a good time. What do you think you're gonna hit while you're here? Are you gonna do any of the rides?
Probably not the rides. They look a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, but I really like the pumpkin patch, so we've been in there 3 times already.
Now over to Swanson.
I'm here with Trenton and Taylor. So how have you guys been enjoying this fest so far?
So good.
Really good? What's good about it?
That there's so many places to go. And
we're celebrating this for the fall festival.
So tell me what you guys are doing here in this initiative with the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, of course. So basically what we're here to do is we're with community relations. We come to a lot of these events. We promote our raffle, chance to win some tickets. And then once you're entered in, you can also get some prizes with us. We have some cool stuff like pucks, bracelets, bags, all types of cool fun things. So yeah, pretty much for the community, just like to come out and show face and support.
The Boca Pumpkin Patch Festival was a really fun experience. Lots of families with young children came, and we would definitely recommend it.
Whether roller coaster rides, eating the food, or partaking in the pumpkin patch, both kids and adults express how much they enjoyed this event. For iPulse News, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
And I'm Allison Wallace.
Happy
Halloween. Trick-or-treating is a Halloween night tradition celebrated by children of all kinds. However, children on the autism spectrum may struggle with the sensory or communication aspects of the activity. To make trick-or-treating more inclusive, parents have come up with a new system. Hunter Rossi reports.
In a week, kids will be lining up on the streets for trick-or-treating on Halloween night. But this experience may not be the same for every kid.
For kids on the spectrum, Halloween can be a really scary experience, and it can be overwhelming, lots of sensory, but it can also be really fun and a great opportunity for kids to meet other kids and get out into the world.
For centuries, the pumpkin pail has been an iconic part of trick-or-treating, being carried around by children to carry candy in. This Halloween, however, you may see some children carrying around a blue pumpkin pail, which signals that the child is on the spectrum. Parents around the world are asking for patience and understanding as children with autism often struggle to communicate.
They may or may not say trick or treat, they may or may not ring the doorbell themselves, they may or may not be in costume, but they are still participating in Halloween, and it just might be a good fit for some families as a quick visual cue that kid is super excited about Halloween, but might just be celebrating it by a different set of rules.
For parents planning to trick or treat with their kids, there are a few things you can do to prepare them for the big night.
Setting up fake lights in your house, taping an on light versus an off light, having the kid knock on the door. You can also do something such as practicing how much candy to take, preparing the child for ones if there's something they don't like in it.
If you're giving out candy this year, be on the lookout for these blue pumpkin buckets and understand that those carrying them want candy just as much as everyone else, even if they don't say so. This has been Hunter Rossi reporting for iPulse Live.
The countdown to Halloween is now entering single digits, but you have to add a lot more zeros to get how much money people plan to spend on the holiday this year.
The National Retail Federation estimates Halloween shoppers will spend a combined $11.6 billion before October 31st, and many are turning to thrift or secondhand stores for costumes and decorations. Reporter Delaney Smith looked into all of this.
This is the time of year where fall is big. However, given the increase in inflation, there is speculation about how consumers will allocate their spending on fall activities this year.
We see consumers willing to invest in these events, but also looking for ways to be smart with their budget.
The National Retail Federation's annual survey predicts that shoppers may spend around $104 per person. which is down $4.62 from 2023's record high. So overall spending might be lower, though still billions more than just a decade ago.
But is certainly one that captures consumers' attention and focus and generates a lot of excitement around this time of year.
Nearly 72% of Americans plan to celebrate Halloween, spending the most on candy, an estimated 67% hand that out. Decorations, and of course, costumes.
$5. And on Amazon, the same ones that I was looking at are $13.
The National Retail Federation says 12% of shoppers look for costumes at thrift or secondhand stores. Of course, even before the spookiest Halloween screams fade, winter holidays begin. The NRF predicts retail sales growing around 2.5% to 3.5%.
That could put total retail sales for the last 2 months of this year at a record $989 billion.
That's 85 times the amount predicted for Halloween, suggesting the year's retail treats are still ahead. I'm Delaney Smith for iPulse TV News.
I love your costume, Molly. How much did it cost you?
Thank you. Roughly $35. What about yourself?
About the same for me.
Yeah.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Definitely not Scream. That's probably my least favorite.
Well, it's definitely early, but we've already got things kicked off here at iPulse. Here's a look at our team.
See you guys next Friday at 2 p.m. Happy
Halloween!